Hola estudiantes, hoy vamos a hablar sobre el futuro simple, the simple future, or ir plus a plus infinitive. Here we have a picture of Buzz Lightyear saying to infinity and beyond, because you will be able to talk about things happening beyond today using infinitive or infinite verbs. So let's get started. So how do you talk about the future? In Spanish, it's very easy to talk about future plans. You simply say, I'm going to, and the infinitive form of the verb you plan to do. For example, I am going to study is yo voy a estudiar, or simply voy a estudiar. So, I'm going is yo voy, to is a, and estudiar means to study. It's in the infinitive form. Please note that the word to in Spanish is the letter A. To in English is a in Spanish. Please look at this flaming A and burn it into your brain. To is a. An infinitive verb is probably a word that you haven't heard before. What do you mean, infinitive? An infinitive verb is one that means to do something, and it always ends in the letter R in Spanish. Some examples are comer, to eat, bailar, to dance, hablar, to talk, escribir, to write, nadar, to swim, and hacer, to do or to make. You know all of these verbs already, and some of you probably remember that when they have an R on them, like escribir, they mean to write, whereas escribe means writes. So an infinitive verb means to do something. That's what makes it infinite. It could apply to any person at any time. It's not tied to a specific pronoun in a specific tense. It just means the concept of swimming or the concept of to write. We don't know who's doing that action. So in that way, you can say that it's infinite because there are infinite possibilities about that verb. They're called infinitives, and they always end with R. They end in the letter R. Please check out this flaming R and burn it into your brain. Infinitives end with the letter R. So, moving on to some practice, I'm going to give you some examples of sentences that are in the simple future tense. I want you to think about what they mean in English, and then we will kind of deconstruct them. Yo voy a viajar. What would yo voy a viajar mean in English? It would mean I'm going to travel. I is yo. I'm going is yo voy. To is a. And viajar means to travel. You might be thinking at this point, wait, aren't there two to's in the sentence? I'm going to travel? Yes, you are absolutely correct. You're basically saying the word to twice. But that's okay, because this is the correct way of talking about things in the future in Spanish. Just go with it. Yo voy a viajar. Yo voy a means I'm going to. Write that in your notes. Tú vas a correr means what? If you guessed you're going to run, you're correct. Tú vas means you're going to a correr, to run, which means that tú vas a means you're going to. Write that in your notes as well. Next, él va a explorar. What does él va a explorar mean in English? I hope you guessed he's going to explore. Él va a explorar means he is going to explore, and él va a means he's going to. Write that in your notes. Ella va a nadar. What does ella va a nadar mean in English? I bet you knew this one. It means she's going to swim. Ella va a means she's going to. Write that in your notes. Nosotros vamos a comer. ¿Cómo se dice en inglés nosotros vamos a comer? It means we're going to eat. It's a great way to make a plan with your friend to go eat. Vamos a comer. Nosotros vamos a means we're going to. And one more example. Ellos van a escribir. What would that mean in English? It means they're going to write. Ellos van a means they're going to. Write that in your notes. Now we'll do just a couple of practice examples and then we'll practice a lot more in class. So give this one a try. How would you say, I'm going to study? I hope you said, yo voy a estudiar. I'm going to infinitive form of study, ending in R. Note that the yo is optional. That's because voy only goes with yo. If you say it without the yo, just voy a estudiar, it's implied that you mean I'm going to study because yo goes with voy. How would you say we're going to play? I hope you said nosotros vamos a jugar or simply vamos a jugar. Nosotros vamos, we're going, a, to, jugar, to play. All right, that's all the practice for today. We'll do more practice in class. Thank you for watching. Hasta luego.